Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Float Art Studio Gallery, and that is a 16 by 20 inch canvas and one big swipe card that I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm going to start. So I've got my OXO omelet turning flip and fold spatula. I'm not sure that's going to come in handy quite yet, and I'm not sure where to start either, actually, to tell you the truth. But I think giving myself a base layer of something wet is never a bad idea. So that's, as long as it'll keep coming out, that's the Meeden Black. And do I want to spread that into position? Maybe I do. I'll just move it down. Because I just mixed up a whole new batch of DecoArt Americana 24 karat gold with Floetrol and GAC 800, and I'd like to see how that works as something I swipe over. And I didn't realize that this was going to go quite as far as it's going, but that's good. The Meeden always does exceed my expectations. It's the blackest black I know of. And generally, I would normally use the Amsterdam black as a layer underneath things. I want to do a multi-section, what do we call it? Mixed media? No, it's not mixed media. Anyway, I want to do multi-sections. So, let me give that a little shake. I just mixed it yesterday. Depending on the effect that I get, I'll be moving along to something else after this. Unless some miracle happens and I fall in love. Okay, I've got the Amsterdam Black and Australian Floetrol. And I measured a card that was 1/3 of the width. I kind of want to tip that so it goes evenly all the way to the edge. I don't know if I can do that. Yeah, I manage it. I don't know how. And I also don't know if that's too much paint or not. Too much cell activator. But I wanted some of the black to show. Alright, that's a good start in my opinion. And I might be able to tip it down. Where's a scrape dish? I think a scrape dish is in order. And they are right here. I even might want to use a spatula to scrape that off with. Oh, there's something in my dish. The only reason I'm scraping it off is because I'm not sure if it's the Meeden Black or the cell activator. But maybe we should try it on the third one? I don't know. I scraped it off anyway. Do the same thing one more time. And then maybe just because we're here, I might tip. Because I can, sort of thing. Because I've always wanted to. It's as good a reason as any. So let's let that all fall down and see what happens. I hope I don't lose all the cells on this end. I'm liking the patterns I'm getting. I could swipe up from the other side. This is very uneven, but it's also kind of organic and cool. I'm liking watching the gold move. And I could do this and go in the other direction and be pretty happy with the whole piece, actually. So I like that. And I'm inclined to do it again. Maybe with less black underneath this time. And maybe I ought to tip that a little further. We might not use any colors this time. Just the gold and the black. I could do silver too. There, instead of dragging it all the way down, I'm just gonna spread a really light layer. And since the canvas is already black, I'm not gonna miss anything by. It'll be a different effect. I need a little more paint though. It's a large canvas. And I can barely see it for whatever reason. Maybe it's time to clean my glasses. Chances are very good. Okay, so there is not a substantial layer of paint there, and that's a good experiment. I suspect that it's probably not enough paint, but I'm going to do it anyway. I might even put some after. This is the only time I'll do this, right after I have a big fresh batch of this paint. And I could just use it for the background or something. Sometimes I like to drag those tendrils out. Alright, where was I? I have silver. I kind of tempted. This time I know I need enough cell activator, because otherwise it's not going the distance. I knew it was bound to be a different texture because there's less layer in between. I would usually think it was important to conserve expensive ingredients, but the truth is, if you don't use the Australian Floetrol, it doesn't maintain its integrity forever. Don't like it when my canvas turns. Can't believe I made it all the way to the bottom. That's cool. Didn't get that much off of my card. Yes, I'm recording, whoever's listening, and about to ask me if it's okay to use the bathroom. Alright. I don't know, I'm compelled to use as much paint as possible, but well, that's never going to drip. That's for sure. But the first side might continue. So maybe I'll just take a chance. I think I have an idea. I hope I'm not ruining anything. I think it stopped squeezing out a while ago. That's not good. Yes, I have a closed tip. Whoop. A closed tip and some drips. An inconsistent amount across. That's not good for the experiment. And I just dragged my bottle through. Okay. So, new textures everywhere. That's not making it any better. Well, whatever I would have done if I hadn't dragged the bottle through is probably different than what's going to happen now. I've got great cells. We have yet to see if there's a happy accident coming our way. Somebody asked me to use chain recently. I wonder what would happen. I've got... No, I'm not doing it. But there must be something I can do, like I can grab a fairly... Now it's time for a clean skewer. Come on out of the package. You don't have to be stuck. Well, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I like the black line down the center. I have some silver cell activator and it's really tempting to use it. It's Pebeo iridescent silver. I've got true silver from Colour Arte somewhere, but I'm running low and they were out of stock last time I looked, so if you go to Colour Arte, if you want a 20% off Colour Arte coupon code, you should check below the video. I don't even know that that's going to show, but it might, and that's the texture I was talking about. Just something different, and I like it. And the mark I didn't like has started to meld. It's just one vertical line left of it. So maybe I should try the true silver, because I kind of like how that looked, and I just laid my eyes on it. And I didn't know what I was going to do to begin with, so that's okay. This could just be the background for something entirely cool tomorrow. Or I could use some silver down here and swipe it, which is kind of what I'm more inclined to do right now. One stage at a time. We're still working okay. I see a black spot in there. I'm not sure what it is. I like odd, anomalous marks. I love mark making. Can't really see that very well. For the most part, I like the black on this side where I put less of a base layer. I have some coppery colored stuff. That might be interesting. I don't know how much time we have left. I am inclined to see how little gold and how much cell activator, and I'm just going to grab a playing card this time. Try to go easy on the cell activator. There, I kind of like that. That's okay with me. I could do that again easily. Let's clean off my card and see what happens. It's turning into a kind of a weird geometric. I think I want some more right there and right there. I like the silver with the gold too. bottles in my way that I'm actually using. I don't mind taking the residuals and using them in any little gaps. I wish I had a little dip pan to put some color in. I'm just going to do it on the other side as well. Oops, just dragged my fingers through the painting. Well, I've been a little under the weather for a week or so I'm almost recovered, but brain isn't fully functional yet. I think it's time to wipe that off and make sure it's fresh cell activator. I've got dendrites in the silver, which is pretty cool. Gotta stop bouncing my hands off the painting. There, I'm not unhappy with that at all. I quite like it. Part of me wants to drag my card through. That's maybe not a good idea. I want a little bit more here. It's a dangerous game I'm playing. In 2 minutes it'll be a done game, whatever it is. I kind of like adding the squares. Yeah, I think I'm going to use my card and drag some lines down where the drips are already headed. I have a basting brush. That's an alternative to doing it the slow, one drip at a time way. There we go. I got some movement left. So I've got 33 playlists with 100 videos on them each. And you can also become a member and have access to another 200 for members only library videos. That's a $9.99 proposal, but the members are who are keeping me here at YouTube, so thank you very much. I think that is as done as I'm going to be able to make it right now. And I'll have to come back and shimmer it at you in a second. I am not sure how I feel about this, and I just ran out of time, so I'm really questioning my desire to leave it exactly as it is, and I did threaten the basting brush at some point in time, so I'm going to do that. And my basting brushes are basically just, I've removed every row except for one. And I do like the texture they make. And as you add lines, you can still see what came before. The paint's not too heavy, so I'm not glopping up. I really have no idea what I'm doing still. If it turns out to be something really interesting, I'll be surprised. But I'm often surprised, so that's okay. I want to see what dragging through the silver will do. Kind of destroyed most of my cells by doing this, but part of me has a copper color that just keeps coming to mind that I keep thinking I want to swipe. Just do something completely different. I should have had a clearer plan when I started. I am liking it though, still. I don't know what makes me think I need it to be consistent. I especially like the gray, silver. I liked the shape of the cells, I really did. And I wanted something not consistent. How do I say this? Not expected in the texture. That is bugging me. And I can get rid of it. Yeah, I actually like this. I don't know how anybody else will feel about it, but I like it. Kind of missing some silver on one end. And what did I do with that? I could actually add some more and let it drip. Maybe blowing it out will help. Maybe I'll just use the basting brush like I have been. Spike your lines. I'm not sure if I like it being different on each end, but it is what it is. Alright, it's very textural, and I'm sure it's going to dry shimmery because of the DecoArt 24 karat gold. Yeah, that's a really nice texture. And if I need to do anything else, make any marks disappear, I'll do that. So I love you guys. I post at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind when you watch the videos all the way through. You help my channel standing. My community board will show you tomorrow's video. My Amazon link has my 2 books on it, Because I Can and Unlimited Possibilities. Thank you to all of my Patreon patrons, my PayPal patrons, and my members for the Members Library. to keep my channel going. I love you guys. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork, and I need to. On my link tree, you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links. My Facebook page is Priscilla Batzell /artist. And I think I've told you almost everything. You can have whatever you see reproduced at any one of the places on my link tree. I like this. It took me a minute, but I do. I really do. All right, I'll see you guys in a. Bye for now. Priscilla out.